I want to talk about in this video simply, sorry for the short intro, but I want to talk about in this video God and renewing us in our soul. So think about, like, God renews this earth and God gives us limitless abundance. A lot of us are in the darkness in our limited mindsets, when God in reality is abundant and ever flowing, like a waterfall that never runs out. It's like God gives us this unlimited abundance of His love and renewing of the earth. He gives us everything we need to survive, and there's never a shortage of anything. He can renew the heavens, He can renew the stars and everything else, the sun, the moon, earth. And God has this power to basically give us life. And this is also aspect to our inner lives. And God can renew us in the inside, from darkness to light. He can keep renewing our souls, and He can keep giving us that light that we need to feel good, to be in the moment, to do our inner work, and to reach that light from the darkness. And it's really important to know that God is very abundant and ever-flowing, and you don't need to worry about not having an abundance of things in life if you just understand that this earth is created by God and everything is created by God, and there is abundance from God, and nothing ever truly runs out because of God, and because God made earth perfect so that we can survive in it and we can thrive in it. It's people who usually destroy earth and cause issues to earth and disruptions to God's management of earth. That's why we have all these disasters nowadays, like the earth drying up, desertation. People are having wars, people are destroying nature, destroying animals, hunting animals, etc. Doing a lot of stuff they shouldn't be doing, basically, to destroy earth. And this is what disrupts the earth from kind of being what it's meant to be, and the renewal that God has placed on earth and the way earth is meant to be. Humans kind of just end up destroying that, and that's kind of where we're at right now. And God is the only thing that can save humanity. It's not like humanity can save humanity if it's destroying earth. How can some humanity save something that God created originally? God created the earth and everything in it and the whole universe, and He's the one that provides man with life and everything man needs to survive. So how can we save something that God inherently orchestrated and manages and provides us with? He provides us with water, food, and etc. Everything in our lives. Everything we see in our lives is provided by God and orchestrated by God at the end of the day. While we have these human created things and everything, still everything comes from God, right? Everything is provided by earth. Everything is created from the earth. All these objects and things we have, clothes and everything, it's all created from materials of the earth, which is from God, which shows us inherently that it's not us who created everything, it's God. And it's not like this just random, that we have this earth. And God is the only one that can save us. It's not like doing climate change help and all these things, which are nice, and helping nature is nice, but it's not gonna save us. The only thing that can save us is God, which is why we should follow God and worship God and pray to God, because God is the only thing that can protect us and save us and give us the grace of abundance and love that He has for us, and show us to the light and make us perfect, right? And He is the only one that actually on the inside can clean us and lead us to salvation, and to actually purify us from the darkness that we have inside ourselves, and keep us away from that darkness, because He's the only one that can actually, with His angels, protect us from all the darkness that is in this world. That's the reason why people are so scared all the time, is because they're alone, right? They don't have God in their life protecting them. They don't have faith. They don't have that joy and peace that comes from God to us, because they're always by themselves and trying to survive, in that survival mode mindset. Like, oh no, am I gonna get hurt here? Am I this and that, right? They're always worried about something, and that's not like satanic darkness they have. Is you're stuck in that mindset of like, am I gonna survive? Oh my God, I'm so scared. You're scared because you don't have God with you and you don't understand God. That's the reason you're scared. all of that like negativity and those like fears and all that, that's all Satan. It's not from God. God created us perfect. God only provides us with positive feelings and great feelings. He doesn't provide us with fear. God protects us from fears, and he clears those fears out of us, and he clears all that darkness out of us. And that's the wisdom and inner purification that God can give us, and that's the only thing that, in a sense, only God can provide that to us. No, you can't reach that state on your own. It's not possible. And yeah, the only one that can clean us from the inside is God at the end of the day. And that's why you need to seek God and follow God. And that's why I talk so much about God specifically and following God and, you know, doing all these inner work practices and everything, is because it's literally the most important thing you could do in your life for eternity and yourself. And there's nothing in this world that's more important, honestly, than cleaning yourself on the inside, because your inside also affects the outside and how you feel about everything. You know, nothing on the outside matters if your inside isn't good. Like, you could look pretty, but it doesn't matter if you're not actually pretty on the inside, in a sense. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say about like inner cleaning and kind of this world, and kind of taking a different you could say topic stance on this. I've been kind of talking about similar topics in the past few videos, but I think these all kind of connect to each other and a little bit, and expand on each part of these topics a little bit more, and gives you a better understanding. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to say in this video. And if there's a will away, God bless, amen. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to donate, thank you in the description and one of my